Yo, what's up? WhiteWood shirts available, whitewoodent.com. Today, I'm going to tell a story that I never told. I try to make it as quick as possible. All right, this is a story about a time that YouTube took me to Los Angeles to be in a Hollywood movie. This is not the greatest story ever told, but it's my story, so I'm gonna tell it. As some of you may or may not know, this channel has been active since like 2006. So that's about 20 years on YouTube. And that's a lot longer than I can say for most other YouTube channels. Not comparing. In 2006, we went viral.
Throw some cheese on that bitch.
A couple of times.
Crank that on me, crank that on me.
In 2008, I visited Los Angeles for the first time.
I'm ready to go right now.
I think LA was a better place back then, but that's a different story. I loved LA so much that I decided to live there. I shot a parody of a Everest college commercial.
Yo, what's up? It's the Everest guy. You a bum, you not doing nothing. What is you doing right now?
That Remington College purchased from me.
I'm on TV, baby!
Is this how you make your choice for college? At Remington College, we offer career-relevant training in degree and diploma programs.
And with that money, I relocated to Los Angeles.
Right next door. Okay, that's Carl's Jr. And that's my apartment building. Crazy here. Yeah, it's too blown out, but right next to that car wash sign is the Hollywood sign. It's like, so I can see it from my house. So sweet.
When I moved out to Los Angeles, me and my homeboy, Noah Seif.
Yo. Oh, what's good?
I'm doing a around the neighborhood video.
Yo, what's poppin'? This Koreatown, goddammit.
We made it our mission to become famous, and not just on YouTube, but in real life. That was like our goal. Every day we were pounding the pavement, up and down Wilshire Boulevard. I apologize for these birds, even though I shouldn't, but they're like literally right there. Anyway, up and down Wilshire Boulevard, they just got louder. Going into agencies, knocking on doors, speaking with receptionists, no actual agents, you know how it is. Passing out our headshots, passing out our demo reels. YouTube didn't have the credibility that it has today. And I wish it did, because we were really pioneers. But I remember one day, I came home after a long day of pounding the pavement in Los Angeles. So I checked my phone and I had a voicemail, and it was from Kel Mitchell. You know, Nickelodeon, Snick, all that.
Just don't go nowhere, 'cause everything we do, we're entertaining you.
Good Burger.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Kel Mitchell. Before I continue with this story, I gotta go back and just tell you about like how much of a fan of Kel Mitchell I was. I kind of feel like if you were an African-American boy in the 1990s and your family had cable, you were a fan of Kel Mitchell. Like, how could you not be?
Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls it's time for Keenan and Kel.
I watched Snick religiously. Okay, like Keenan was cool too, but Kel was the one that made us all laugh the most. Even down to his bucket hats. I used to try to dress like Kel. Kel was really my idol and my big brother, and he never knew it. And I never knew that one day I would meet Kel. I never knew it. Of all the people that could have contacted me, it was just an honor that it was him, because I looked up to him for like a majority of my life. Now also, I had never spoken to Kel on the phone or in person or anything like that. This is the first time. I don't even know how he got my number. I don't know how celebrities do this. But he contacted me because he was a fan of everything that I was doing on YouTube. At this time, I was living in an apartment that was literally the size of a 1-bedroom. And I don't mean like living room, kitchen, dining room, 1 bedroom. I mean, the whole apartment was 1 room.
Here's my place. Stuff in the bathroom. Those are ant traps because like I had ants biting me in my sleep. They're all dead now. Stand up, lay in the shower. It is what it is. Whole place right here.
The kitchen was on the left wall. The bed was on the right wall. I remember one day Kel came over and he didn't even step in because there was barely enough room. He just looked in and he was like, let's go to Starbucks. We used to do all types of stuff. We went to Starbucks one day and I'll never forget this story. So we're in the Starbucks and these 2 foreigners, tourists, if you will, they were in the Starbucks with us and they recognized Kel. And I'm like, yo, they recognize you. And he said, it happens all the time. And I was like, oh, I forgot. Like, I literally forgot how famous this guy is. And they're asking to take pictures with him. Whole time, he's telling them that if they want to take a picture with him, they got to take a picture with me because I'm the future. Kel believed in me like I didn't even believe in myself. If he saw I needed a haircut, he'd take me to go get a haircut.
This is my video diary. And I'm basically videotaping my day. Are you camera shy?
No, I'm not camera shy.
No, okay, we'll check it out then. What we got?
What it do? How you doing? It's your boy Kel. Yeah. West Coast.
I'm on my way to pay like $2,000.
Hey, get his haircut.
Yeah.
He gonna be looking fly for you. That's what it is. I'm gonna get him right. I'm gonna get him right for you.
Okay, update. Got the haircut. My man's Mike looked out. Kel introduced him to a co-barber. Kel got his hookup on.
Yeah,
The mohawk is real
mohawk.
crispy.
You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Got the mohawk. Got the part. You know what I mean? I hooked him up.
Yeah, the swiveling part.
You know what I mean? I hooked him up.
From then on, we were homies. We were boys, we were friends, we were brothers. And I mean this, no exaggeration. Like, Kel looked out for me at a time where I really needed somebody to look out for me because I was in Los Angeles. Outside of my homie Noah Seif and a couple of people that I was just meeting at the time, I was alone. And he was still an idol, but less of an idol and more of a friend to me. He would see the things that I needed and he would look out for me. He was just a really generous person. Like, he did this all on his own. So my admiration for him just grew. So let me just fast forward the story a bit. One day he calls me and tells me that he needs me to be a stunt double for some reshoots for a film that he's working on called, at this time, it was called Chicago Pulaski Jones.
Chicago Pulaski Jones coming out real soon.
When's it coming out? You know,
January. You know what I mean? Produced, written, starring, your boy.
Hopefully look out for me in the next film. You know what I'm saying?
Dream Boys. Gonna be a Dream Boy.
All right, so peace, man.
It has since been retitled to Dance Fu.
When Pulaski Jones, a choreographer and dance champion from Chi-Town, learns of his uncle's death, He wants answers. But when the police won't help,
Dead guy's another dead guy.
guess who's back? He'll have to fight evil alone.
I'm not leaving until I find out who killed my uncle.
Now, he'll discover that his power is in music. Kel Mitchell, Tommy Davidson, the Footwork Kings, and Cedric the Entertainer.
Dance fool.
This is Cedric the Entertainer's directorial debut film. He gives me the address, and you know, LA has good public transportation, so I make it there.
I know what you like. I know what you like. Everything you love, baby, you love. Baby, you love, baby, you love. I know. Baby, you like, baby, you like, baby, you like, baby, you like, baby, you love.
When I get there, he gives me like the dialogue that I'm supposed to read that day. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. I start rehearsing my lines.
Welcome to hell! So we meet again. Chicago Classic Jones. See, you just a one-trick pony. But what you don't know is, I found out your little secret. I got your girlfriend right here. Oh, and look, she must have had. Oh well, things happen.
While I'm rehearsing my lines, I'm running into all types of cool people, you know, and I mean really cool people. Like Cedric the Entertainer was there. I remember he pulled up in this, I don't know if it was a Rolls Royce or some very expensive car, and his son was with him, and I don't know who he's talking to. Also, Ty Hodges, he was there. He helped me. You know what I'm saying? He was really nice, even though he didn't have to be. And also, Katarina Graham, she took a real liking to me. And she helped me with my lines. They also gave me like the wardrobe, which had me looking like a ghetto Michael Jackson. Check what they got me wearing though, y'all. I got on a freaking Michael Jackson jacket and some leather pants. I have never worn leather pants ever before. This is too much. First of all, Sage just told me to put on some leather pants. Because this is apparently what was worn in the other scene, so. Check the shoes though. Oh, check the shoes out. I wish I could like show you what I'm gonna do in this outfit. Oh man. Guess you gotta wait till the movie come out, they won't let me record it. I don't know. Don't ask me why they got me looking like this. I'm supposed to be pretty eye with it. That's all I know. This is the most insane thing I've ever done for a film in my life. Pretty eyes. Nigga, I'm pretty. Nigga, I'm pretty. She helped me with my outfit. She clowned me a little. You know what I'm saying? But it was all in good fun. I just felt like I was in really good company. At this time, I'm kind of starstruck, just a little bit, because I'm not used to being in the company of like so many actual celebrities. This is my first Hollywood experience. and the pressure is on. I rehearsed my lines for maybe an hour, a couple hours, and then the time finally came. It took them a while to get the set ready, but the time finally comes. We're on the rooftop of this building. I remember, and I'll tell this story constantly because, and this is why I have to tell the story because I never want to forget this moment. So in this scene, Kel Mitchell is playing against himself. In this film, Kel Mitchell plays two characters. He plays Chicago Pulaski Jones and the enemy named Pretty Eye Willie, who is who I was stunt doubling for. In this is the final scene. We're fighting. And we didn't really go over the choreography. So it was kind of a lot. On top of having to remember my lines, I also had to remember the choreography as well. This is like probably like my most embarrassing moment, my welcome to Hollywood moment. Cedric the Entertainer finally says action. I knew the lines. But as soon as he said action, all of that went out of the window. Like, I immediately forgot all of my lines. I can't explain it. I never experienced this type of like stage fright or performance fright or whatever you call it. I just couldn't remember my lines. So I tried it. I couldn't get it. And I remember saying, can we call cut? Big mistake. Cedric, he said, you don't call cut. I'm the director. I call cut. I didn't know that he was gonna like take offense to it like that. I didn't mean it like that. You know, I just needed a second to like regroup and get my lines back. I should have wrote them on my hand or something. But after like a couple of times, I remember him saying, we got it. We don't really need the lines anyway. And they didn't. They really didn't need the lines on the stunt double. So what we started focusing on was the choreography. So I'm punching Kel. I'm punching him. But I'm fake punching. Like, I never done any stunt work. This is all brand new to me. I'm young. What am I like? I'm in my early 20s. I forget, 23, something like that. So I'm punching him, fake air punches, and Kel said, "Hit me for real." I'm like, I can't hit you, man. You're like my idol, man. I can't punch you. He's like, hit me for real, man. Hit me for real. He was serious. Like the way that he said, come on, man, hit me for real. So I started hitting him for real. I'm like, He's like, He's like selling every punch. At that moment, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, this ain't just acting. Like, we're really doing this. That was fun. The physical parts of it was way easier than the remembering my lines of it. After a couple takes of that, I nailed it. Like, we got everything that we needed. And then after the shoot, I stayed around and I watched them do some reshoots for other scenes, and it was so amazing. Tommy Davidson showed up, and you know, he's a legend. And I saw some amazing stunts that day. I saw Kel do some independent stunts. I saw a lot of fight dancing. It was just really cool to just be able to stick around and like learn and watch the rest of the shoot go on. After the shoot, we go like to another spot of the location and we start filming like some behind the scenes footage. And you know, they shout me out, telling me I did a good job. But really, I felt like I bombed. I felt like I ruined the whole thing because I wasn't perfect. You know, this is my first time in a big movie, so I just felt like I blew it. But like I said, Ty Hodges, he was really cool, and he made me feel like I wasn't as much of a loser as I felt. He said, "You did good, man. You did all right. It wasn't bad as you think it was."
What takes?
Yo!
It's
director Tommy Green, you know what I'm saying? We here with Ty and Kel, man.
What's up?
I just want to introduce y'all, man, to what's going on with me right now, what's going on with them. Y'all got anything to say? How was y'all day? Was it productive? Blase split.
Whatever you say can be used against you on MySpace.
Yo, we on the set of Chicago Pulaski Jones.
I ain't want to say it first, you know.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a great film. Y'all got to check it out when it come out.
The writer,
the
producer of it,
and the actor, star
of the movie. Which I say doesn't make
There's so much attention around him right now.
Thank you. And man, Ty does an amazing job in the film. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This film is hilarious, man.
He just did a little something for me.
Tank, but you know.
Yeah. At least you're honest.
No, you didn't.
Just kidding. Wonderful job, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna need you for background.
He was very deep.
But seriously, he was deep. Man, he was real deep.
All in the character. Was that Meisner or Method?
Oh yeah, man.
So you
see
the movie and you see
how you call it?
This is my mama.
How you get called?
Hey, mama, how you doing?
Bye-bye.
I got you an autograph from Cedric.
Mama's boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
Right in here.
Okay.
Chicago Pulaski Jones.
Okay. Oh, let me focus. Let me zoom in. Yeah, that's right. Don't pay attention to the date.
Cut.
Okay.
Chicago Pulaski Jones.
How my hair look? It's dope. It's hot.
You know,
it is sexy.
It's sexy.
It's funny.
It's erotic.
Yeah.
It's not erotic. But yeah, some parts because I be doing some wild stuff.
Oh yeah.
No, this is not a PG movie at all.
All over his body. All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All right, y'all. We got to get back to set.
That's it. That's it. Thank you. But now,
The shoot didn't end until early in the morning. It was like pretty much the AM hours of the morning. And I didn't have a ride. I lived on Wilshire and Western in Koreatown. And the shot was downtown LA and the transportation had stopped running. So I had to walk all the way to Koreatown from downtown. But it was fine. Like I was high off of life at that time. I had felt like, wow, I finally made it. I'm finally in the business. I know how it goes. You always got to start off doing something like that. And then you start doing more and more things, more bigger things over time. Here is the scene that I reshot.
She just bust her head. Oh well, things happen. You thought she was just gonna come up in here, huh? And beat down my gang? And I ain't gonna do nothing! Come and fight the king, boy! Punk ass daddy T!
I filled in for the reshoots, and I want to state that because stunt workers who did a majority of the work on this film have come after me, like the mafia, saying, you're discrediting us. No, I'm not discrediting you. I actually did do stunt work on Dance Fool. So, unfortunately, LA is like so expensive to live. I wasn't able to like stay out there for long. And I had to relocate back to downtown Detroit where it was affordable for me. But at this time, I was monetized on YouTube in like 2009. So I was able to like afford a living just off of YouTube alone. So that was good. But because I was in Detroit, I wasn't readily available to continue working in Los Angeles. As you can see, I was always a YouTuber. I kept vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that YouTubers are doing today, I was doing that back in 2006, taking a camera with me everywhere I go, recording everything that I did. But I'm a YouTuber, bro. I'm a YouTuber. Kel, if you're watching this, I just want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Thank you for being a brother.
You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for giving me my first Hollywood opportunity. You made my LA experience completely worthwhile. And
If you threw a party,
it's just not enough words to thank you for that. I'm ready for more. I'm definitely ready for more. We have a lot of unfinished business. I'm grateful to God for everything that, you know, I went through, because it made me, you know, a better person, a better filmmaker, and a better man in general. You know, not a lot of YouTubers get to experience things like that. So to be able to experience that just from YouTube is a blessing in itself. If you guys have any like questions about my experience, or things I may learn, or things I may have left out of this video, feel free to ask down below in the comments. If you guys want to hear any more of my stories, let me know. Subscribe, please. Like the video, because more content is on the way. This channel is not going anywhere if I have anything to do about it. And that's it. That's the story about a time that I worked with Cedric the Entertainer and Kel Mitchell in Los Angeles.
Pedal down the foot, heels, wheelies on the front. Pedal down the foot, heels, wheelies on the front.
I got this 8990 Pistons champ flat bill, black starter cap with the hologram tags, white mag rims, red rubber tires, chain frame pegs, grip shit from my supplier. Dope man.